International Incident presents Storytime Adventures, stories for children.
Today's book is called Gifts from the Garbage Truck, a true story about the things we don't throw away. Written by Andrew Larsen, illustrated by Oriol Vidal. Nelson Molina collected things. He collected all kinds of things, like the scraps of wood he found on his way to school. Nelson's mom showed him how to use scraps of wood to make birdhouses. If someone can use it, don't throw it away, she liked to say. She was an expert at reusing and recycling. Nelson's dad was a merchant marine. He traveled the world on a great big ship and sent letters home to Nelson. Nelson collected every stamp from every letter. He displayed some stamps by color. He displayed some stamps by theme, like birds and boats. The displays told stories about the faraway places his dad had been. One day, Nelson was checking on his birdhouses when he noticed something in a trash can. It was a toy garbage truck that was missing a wheel. Why would anyone throw this away? Nelson wondered. I know someone who would love it. Nelson cleaned the truck when he got home. He painted it white, just like a New York City garbage truck. Then he found a big button to replace the missing wheel. It looked as good as new. Nelson gave it to his little brother. I love it, said his brother, eyes wide with wonder. It was snowy in New York City in the weeks before Christmas. People were throwing away old toys to make room for new ones. Nelson had a better idea. On Christmas morning, Nelson had a gift for each of his siblings. Each gift had been found and fixed. Each had a story. Each was special in its own way. When Nelson grew up, he didn't travel the world on a great big ship. He became a trash collector. His official title was New York City sanitation worker. He rode around in a great big garbage truck, working on the streets where he used to play. Everything he loved was right there, in his own neighborhood. Being a trash collector was hard work. There were tons of trash to collect each day. Nelson worked in the heat, the cold, the rain, and the snow. He filled up his garbage truck and then drove it to the dump. At the dump, everything was put in containers and shipped out of town. Some of it was burned and turned into electricity. Some of it was buried deep underground, and some of it was recycled. Often, Nelson came across an oddly shaped bag. It clinked and it clanked and jingled and jangled. Is there something more than trash in here, Nelson wondered? Is there something someone might love? I knew it, he exclaimed, tearing the bag open. A gift from the garbage. Nelson didn't throw these gifts into the back of the truck with everything else. He had a better idea. Nelson brought the objects he found back to the sanitation garage. He displayed them in the locker room so everyone at work could see them. There were toys and teapots, yo-yos and photos. There were knickknacks and thingamajigs and whatchamacallits. People throw away the most extraordinary things. One day, one of Nelson's bosses wanted the display taken down. It's against the rules, he said. But everyone loves it, said another boss. If more people saw this, maybe they'd think twice about the things they throw away. The display stayed. Sometimes an object Nelson found was broken or needed extra care. He was happy to repair it. He was even happier it wasn't going to the dump. Each object was special in its own way, and Nelson found a place for them all. Piece by piece, year after year, Nelson's collection grew. It grew from the locker room into the offices and stairwells. It grew into the main garage. Some displays were arranged by color. Others were arranged by theme, like birds and boats. The displays tell stories about Nelson's neighborhood and the lives of its people. Nelson's extraordinary collection has grown up to become a museum. People from all around the world come to see it. It's not far from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's an invitation to think differently about the things we throw away. It's Nelson Molina's gift to us all. The 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and rethink. Upcycling. Upcycling is a particular way of reusing. Instead of throwing something away, use your imagination to transform that object into something even more valuable. Upcycling is often creative and crafty. It might take time and effort, but it's worth it. Treasures in the trash. This is a true story. This is a picture of Nelson. This is his garbage truck. This is Nelson and his brother. More pictures of Nelson, picture of his museum, and different pictures of more treasures. The end.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. If you'd like to recommend a book to be read or would like to submit a book, please let me know.